All right, so good morning, wherever you're watching me from. And this is to say to all mothers, fathers, or families that are managing children with a certain level of disability. Either your child will be a cerebral palsy child, lack of oxygen to the brain during delivery or before delivery, or your child will be a Down syndrome child whose formation had some particular deformity, or your child will be an autistic child whose intellectual engagement will be solid, but it's difficult to have some completion of the cycle. But physically, most of them are mobile. Cerebral palsy children have some difficulties physically to be moving, and Down syndrome children doesn't have the composure totally. Ladies and gentlemen, an education has always been on my page, especially because the CL Foundation for Health that just released an award that was received by President Joe Biden in America for our effort to stop insoba, autism, and other things in our capacity in Ghana, putting smiles on the faces of mothers who have children with disability. We just received an award in this 1st December, and thanks to all of you who have been supporting us. And this video is to encourage any mother who has a child with disability that it is not your fault. It is not your fault. And I'm saying this because I just saw a video from Seyram Adablah, the former side chick of the First Atlantic Bank CFO, Mr. Nimako, trying to say she wants to educate people about cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, or whatever, autistic children. Seyram, whoever knows her, I've been looking for her contact to talk to her direct. If you can help me, I'll be very grateful to stop her. She can play her games. She can deal with whoever she wants to deal with, but she should really get off children with disability. Not because we have one home, not because we cannot advertise our own. We encourage mothers to let their children not become their burden, but their blessing. So if you find a mother who has brought the child into the space, whether on social media or carried the child to a program or anywhere, it is in Ghana that they can't even transport them from one place to the other. It is in Ghana that the disability sign in all our malls, churches, and shops, you can still find trucks parked there and nobody arrests anybody. Seyram, you are not knowledgeable in this area. So let me encourage you for the first time, not a warning. Stop the lecture immediately because you are polluting people. And number two, you need to find a space to apologize to Nana Donkwata that her womb has produced 6 children. Can you stop this excitement or this euphoria or whatever it is that you are going through? I don't know if you've gone for diagnosis to see whether after the fallout, you might be going through a level of mental disorder, which is normal. Depression is one of them. Or you are in the state of denial in the 5 stages of your grieving point. When you are grieving, you need to seek for professional help. Don't bring your trouble on disabled children in any capacity. This is not a warning by a caution. Stop the lecture immediately because you don't have knowledge about what you are doing. Who told you that there's a womb that has been created on this earth to produce children with disability? Please don't do this again. You are a young girl, a small girl who believes that you are beautiful and you have gone to court. This is not boldness. In my capacity, your right to go to court is there. But like one time, I want to quote a politician who said, any fool can go to court. You are ill-advised, not reading the laws of the country. And once the statement is in public domain, everybody, including myself, can have analysis and discussion on it. Why do you have to involve children with disability and say you are starting a program of a knowledge you don't know? I don't want to warn you, but hear me. Hear me again. Seyram, Adablah. Merekuku. Nakonwele. Seyram. Seyram. Viona nye. Seyram. 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 I've mentioned your name. If you know the meaning of your name, then stop disgracing us. Because ours are modest and sensible thinkers, respectful in all standards. The fact that you are living in Labadi doesn't make you a gang. The fact that you are living in Accra has not changed you from being an Ewe with morals, not to come and speak against children with disability. Young girl, you are not close to birth. And whether your womb will produce such children, it is better for you to learn now how to manage them. Don't cause any mother to tear up. We are happy now that women are not taking their children to the riverside. We are happy as a foundation that mothers are able to take their children to church with autism. We are happy now that people are even understanding how autistic children behave in public space. How dare you? How dare you, with little knowledge, come to speak against children with disability? Hear me. Do all your things. Manage your discomfort, your displeasure. You can do all your insults in the world. Do all your spiritual attack in the world. But never again go on any page to talk about disability, especially autism, Down syndrome, cerebral palsy, or any form of disability in the life of any child. Not just Nana Dongwata's child. If you touch one blind person, you touch all the blind people. As the founder of a big foundation that has been recognized, if I don't poke my nose into this, then all these awards we are getting, like this one that we just received in the US, and like the other one that I don't have it here to show you, but go to my pages there, directly from the president of the United States of America, because they have seen what we are doing. Don't come here and say that somebody wants to catch on a child with disability, so they told them and they still delivered it. I don't want to use strong words on you. I am not afraid of you. Spiritually, I am not. Physically, I am not. But let me caution you. Never in any way bring any conversation on disability. If you want to fight Nana Donkwata, go ahead. But don't ever come and talk about disability again. And let me correct you. Maybe you don't know. It's only counting. And if you know what it took Nana after tearing to bring this child to the public space as part of the therapeutic moment of healing, you won't come and talk. And Nana have the right to say anything that is on social media. But you don't have the right to mock any child with disability on social media. And saying that all the children are disability children. Be careful. And for the rest of you who think that because Nana came to or speak about her issue, she has the right to talk about children with disability. Please. Some of you are respected. Some of you have watched your videos. Some of you, I think that you don't know what you're doing. May God forgive you. But tell Seyram Adablah, Deborah, that what she has started, she should stop now. It is not a warning, I keep repeating. It is a caution. Not just a caution, but a reminder of where she's walking towards. A reminder of what she's looking for. Because if she doesn't, children, we keep saying, are a gift from God. I know many people today that I can mention to you that if we didn't come out to tell them that don't hide it, bring it out, they will not be fine today. Listen to me, when your child, if you give birth to a child with disability, learning to manage a disabled child takes a higher toll on you. And I'm happy for Nana Donkwata and other women who bring, this is not a fair, go to our page and see mothers who are managing their children in the public domain. Go to YouTube. Serious Because disability people are doing it. Go to my page and watch a beautiful young girl who has been cerebral palsy, but came with nice fingers that they were using her for model. She never spoke until she went to her grave. Seyram, be careful. Don't use this stage of grieving, depression, or whatever you call it, this mental disorder that everybody will face as a result of your loss, to destroy your destiny in future. Whatever Nana said is not my issue, but you can deal with Nana per what she said. That we can come, and I'll come and deal with that on relationship matters, on analysis. But disability, children with disability, merekukuna konywele viona nye ena esegome vivi mebi konywele. Seyram meyolo. Seyram, I'm just looking for your number. I can't get it. And I'm not in Ghana to come and look for you in Labadi. But I'm sending you this video as a senior most man who can make you a side chick equally. But I'm sending you to you as the unofficial president of side chick persons in Ghana and beyond. And I'm also sending this video to any other person. If you don't understand children with disability, don't involve your nose, mouth, mind into this conversation. Better still, go and learn about it. Every mother, like the pregnant women we all see in my field as a medical officer, there's no pregnant woman that is going to put to birth and they are smiling with a child with disability in their womb. No. An MRI at times will prove to us that some brain disorders and formation in the life of the child in the womb. At times we flash it, at times we give stillbirth, but there are some that we cannot see. So don't say a mother knows that you have a child with disability and still will deliver. You are going below the belt. And I am not afraid of you. Seyram, I don't have a single fear for you. I don't have it. Even a 0.04 seconds. All your allies. When it comes to these children with disability, I am not warning you. I'm saying your knowledge is below the belt. Seyram, be careful. Maybe if you have modesty in your heart and you have friends who can talk to you who have your number, my number is +1 862 571 3950. You can reach me direct. Either on direct or on WhatsApp. So I educate you properly. But at this stage of your life, you have a disability yourself. Look at the adult disability. Look at the way you look. Look at the way you present yourself. You are going through a phase. Don't allow this phase to destroy your face. Seyram, in the 5 stages of grieving, you can deny. You can bargain. You can get to a stage where you feel that, why did I do it? But in all these things, we are expecting you at the final stage of your bargaining, at the final stage of your acceptance. If it's help you need, I'm ready to give you help, not for free. However, don't destroy yourself as a result of what is going on. The internet doesn't forget. And you are too young to be written off. Yes, in Ghana, when you fall, nobody comes to your aid. Seyram, as for the stage you find yourself now, I can't diagnose you. But I want to repeat. Everybody who will have a loss, even a loss of a mobile phone will cause people to be here. How much more a loss of assets with debts around you? In the 5 stages of grieving, I said, you can be in a stage of denial because I read that you said the case has not been struck out of court and you even want to sue others. You could be in a stage of denial. And after denial, you get into anger. And in your angry mode, It is easy for you to begin to bargain with the truth that what didn't I do right? Maybe I could have not even gone at all. Maybe I could have stayed with him because there's one video that sometime you wanted him to come back to apologize so that you can continue the relationship. Or maybe now you've gotten over your denial, your anger, you've bargained enough, and you are depressed, in depression. And all you are waiting for is acceptance. These are stages that we go through when we grieve. When we feel that we have lost, which is, yes, you are going to pay legal fees. You are paying First Atlantic Bank. You are compensating your sugar daddy. Please, I know you can be in these stages, but you need to seek for help. And in stages like this, you don't come out to act under the pretense of a certain form of mental disorder. You don't have bipolar, Parkinson's disease, none of the things you are suffering from. But you might have a particular mental disorder, which shouldn't lead you to go and talk about children with disability. You are doing what you are doing. You might be doing the wrong thing at the right time, or doing the right thing at the wrong time. Don't come at children with disability again. And this is just a caution and not a warning. I am not expecting an insult from your end, because I don't know how to do it. I am not. And I am not threatening you, but I'm saying that as long as I have come to build for many years, over 10 years and still counting, something from Kofi TV's time till today, until we receive this last award in December for children with disability, I cannot watch your videos of coming to insult a mother with a disabled child and a child with disability. Stop it now and hold your peace. Do all your things you want to do, but I don't want to hear you talking about disabled children again. My name is Reverend Counselor George Lutrot, a gazetted ordained Reverend Minister, a medical practitioner working in the area of health. I see delivery. I see premature children. I see children with disability. And I work as a counselor on people who are going through what you are going through. Remember, this one too shall pass, but the internet will not forget. And for the rest of you who are following Seyram, go ahead. Prove to her she's silly. Do this. I don't care what she does with Nana Dongwata, but I care what she does with children with disability, especially Carlton, who is the only disabled child among the children of Nana Dongwata. Seyram, this video will definitely get to you. And hear me and hear well. These nonsense of yours must stop. Tonight, I'm discussing you fully, and I'm doing the analysis of your judgment. The ruling is out, and I have a copy of your ruling, and I have a copy of your writ of summons from the beginning. So I am not going to open page for fight, for insult, but analysis and a lesson. Because a word to a wise person is enough. Don't allow delayance to make you a fool like it happened to the 5 virgins in the Bible. A quick turnaround of even finding a nice way to apologize to children with disability and parents with disability will help you save your head from this. This is yours truly, Counselor George Lutrot. I'll see you on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, because this is not boiling point, but this one must boil up. Stop your lecture on children and mothers with disability. And for the rest of you who think you have knowledge, I saw a video of someone who says that she has one, but they are taking care of it. Please go and check the therapeutic way of dealing with children with disability. Nobody takes the child from you not to be exposing the child anywhere. You are encouraged to live and walk and join vehicles with the child. So stop the lies on social media that when they see a child in the public space, they will, please, it is only when you neglect the child and you are not able to take off the child, not just children with disability, but every child under the policy of child right, even in Ghana. The Child Right 2008 in Ghana deprives any parent for not taking good care of the child. Or because you see the children are begging on the street. There's no law in Ghana. I saw it. A video of this woman who was saying that she also has one. But in where she is, there is a way they take her. Please stop these things. If you have one child who is disabled, and you hear a fellow person talking about children with disability, you don't come with emotions. You come with common sense to address the issue that nobody goes through 9 months of pregnancy and is expecting a child with a certain level of deformity. Hey, let's not use social media foolishly. Let's use it wisely. I'm saying on this note, if you are not certified enough with knowledge on children with certain form of disability or deformity, illness, sickness is different from disability and deformity. Don't come in this page and come and talk, because it will be bloody. Not bloody because somebody is going to fight you, going to insult you, but you will get to a point where your voice will be talking to you in your dream. If you don't have knowledge about children with disability, stop it. Membe Kembi. Jaimaya yeti asye. Obi nkwa wo so a nani swade hu se odi akwala be fie. Owo akwala po na odum fie se okasa na onkasa. O force no mane ka mama. Owo akwala na onnante a edu pempensu bi na ne nante ni nkoyi a odi ni be chin saa. Obatem bi ani ho o hwe se ne ba be yalefo. Enti obi awo yalefo a mesrem o. Mo amonti ase no munye din na munsua. Mma mu ndi sa Seyram benkunta yi so embe penno me ema mo ho. Na nyame na de ma. So no aso no de yalefo ma de a ebi aya doma chede ama ebinom. Ya ye tibi ho no. Ye hu wo ho tanda. Na ye nti ase no. Na ye de esun konana empaibo ena meduro so pensesan ye ma wo. Na ye wo mo a ye de omkotu nsu ano so ye nsu mba. Enne enibie ba ya ye di nkyerkyere ba ye no. Sankwala ne dodo na etinkwam kosi emre a nyame ankasa frɛ wo. Obi kunu ka kye nso mpa aduru makora ne numnungu na ontumi nto awade no so. Emema bebre dwane jamba no esoma wo nkwala enkoyi. Tie me. He. Munhwe ne ye. Within the counselor Lutot. Munhia me. Ni endu ankom bi foforo. Efa Seyram enkwala boni sema wakoye ogu ye ni mase. Ya ye boa mo side chick for na. Munte adwuma na ase no. Seyram tibia ne bi. Ya yemfom so. Ye da Ghana court wase. Na sika o mo je no kra mpo de. Mi mpo de na esoma me. Medi san komo no. Meda mase. Ya mi hyiram be bia ma obia. Me de. Mama de ntokwa. Mama na tem didie. Me be afutu. Na hwede ye na futu ansakra wa. So hwe. Ebia na be sakra. That's it.